My little pony, what is friendship all about? My little pony, friendship is magic. My little pony, I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony, until you all shared its magic with me. When I was young, I was too busy to make any friends. Such silliness did not seem worth the effort it expends. But my little ponies, you open up my eyes.
Hey everybody, it's Jessica Kalil and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a special video because it's in collaboration with my friend Ashley, who is also on YouTube. Her YouTube name is Ashley Got Cakes TV. I will be sure to include her channel name and link in the description box of this video. I'm so excited. We are both chatting together and we really wanted to do something fun and unique for Halloween, and since she has two daughters, she said that they are so excited about the My Little Pony movie coming out, so I thought let's do two My Little Ponies. She is doing Rainbow Dash and oh my gosh, her look came out so awesome. I hope you guys go and subscribe to her channel. She is so funny and so awesome and crazy talented, so go check her channel out. And for My Little Pony, I chose the purple pony whose name is Twilight Sparkle. How stinking cute. And so normally they have this little stamp on their butt on the little My Little Ponies. I'll put a picture in right here. But for us, you know, we're not going to paint our butt cheeks. So we decided to add the little stamp on our cheeks. So she has the rainbow on her side and then I have the Twilight Sparkle on my cheek. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is really fun and not too hard to do. And if you're wanting to be a pony or a unicorn for Halloween, I'm sharing some fun tips and ways to do it. And before we get into the tutorial, do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video because I love you guys. You're my Jessie squad. You guys are the best in the West, and I tell you that every time, every video. And please, 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 if you guys end up recreating this look, which I hope you do, I had a comment that someone asked my permission to recreate a look, and like it's always going to be yes. Like the whole reason us YouTubers, well I guess I can only speak for myself, but I'm assuming the rest create these tutorials is so that people can try them out. It's a tutorial, like it's a how-to. So we want you guys to recreate and play and change things up or get inspiration from here and there. That's my take on it anyway, so you never have to ask me for permission. All I do ask is that you tag me or just let me know you're doing it so that I can hop over to your channel or to your Instagram or some way, somehow find you and look and enjoy your look. So I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are so excited for Halloween, and without further ado, let's get started on the video. What's crack-a-lackin'? Okay, let's get started. Graftobian, so sweet of a company. They sent me 24 of their newest colors out of their Pro Paints collection, and I was like bugging out all over these purple shades, and I decided to go with this lighter shade. It was so much fun and the perfect shade for Twilight Sparkle. So I went ahead and covered my face, my hair, my chest. Then I'm moving on to some cream paints. I am picking up the white shade out of this Makeup Forever palette, and I'm starting to highlight all the high points of my face just like you would do with concealer. So I did that with white first, and then I realized that was a little bit too much of a contrast. So I went in and mixed the dark blue, light blue, red in with the white to create a custom color, which was actually just a lighter shade of purple than what the Pro Paint was before. So I'm going ahead, dabbing that in really nicely. I'm working that in all over, and then I'm getting ready to set it with powder. I am using this Natural Set translucent powder from Ben Nye to go ahead and set all the cream we just laid down. Please do not forget this step because if you don't powder down, it's going to be really hard to blend colors on your face after. And then also the powder actually makes your makeup stay put. It's kind of like a sweat-proof, waterproof little barrier. That's a little trick that you can always do. Then I'm taking my beauty blender. I'm carving out under each cheekbone to make it very charactery and fun for this look. Then I'm picking up NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm going ahead and priming my eyelids and then setting that with that same translucent powder so I can get ready for my eyeshadows. I just blended out using my finger, but you can totally use a brush. Now moving on to eyebrows, I am taking NYX Vivid Brights cream colors in the lighter purple and the darker purple. I'm starting to carve out my eyebrows, but I also want to create an ombre effect, so I'm putting the lighter shade of purple on the inner portion of my eyebrow, and then following that with the darker shade, which actually, this was like one of my favorite parts of this look. Purple eyebrows are in, you guys. I'm telling you, they are in. But this is a cream product, so we want to make sure to set it. So I'm so excited. I get to pull out my Sephora Pro eyeshadow palette, and these colors are crazy cool. They do have a little bit of fallout. I mean, a lot of bit of fallout, but that's okay because, you know, we're just playing around here. So I picked up that bright purple and I went ahead and set my eyebrows. Then moving on to some eyeshadow, I needed like a muted out purple, like a super light pale lavender purple. So I hopped over into my NYX Brights palette and went ahead and carved out my transition shade and blended that up real nicely. Then with a smaller brush, I'm taking it down to kind of taper around my nose. Then I also do a little bit of contour above the tip of my nose because I want my nose to appear like more like round and like upturned, so it's a little bit more charactery, if that makes any sense. Then I went on to carve my chin, so right under my lip and then right around the chin, and then also played right on top of that contour we laid down earlier under my cheekbones and kind of just carved out even more, all using that same kind of muted purple from the Brights palette. Now hopping back over to my eyes, I'm picking up that darker shade of purple, the same shade that we actually set our eyebrows with, and laying that across the lid. Then moving on to darken up the crease a little bit more, I'm picking up that darker black sparkly purple that was just to the right of that initial purple that we used. Now moving on to do a little bit of a cut crease. I'm picking up NYX Lingerie Eye Tint in the shade White Lace Romance, and I'm just creating kind of an inner corner cut crease highlight. But don't worry if this is too messy or whatever, you can totally use your finger to blend it out, but we're actually going to go over that with some glitter glue. And then this fancy schmancy glitter, which I kind of made a little boo-boo here. This glitter did not work, but I wanted to show you guys in case you ever thought you could put chunkier glitter on your eye. For my eyes in particular, I have hooded eyelids and it totally didn't work, so boo on that one. So we're moving on to grabbing some cosmetic grade glitter, which is what I should have been using at the beginning. So I pulled out NYX Glitter, and this is in the shade Crystal. It's so pretty. It's definitely iridescent and holographic, so it's like the perfect touch for this Twilight Sparkle look. Then to top off the eyes, I am using Kat Von D's Tattoo Liquid Eyeliner and creating the most, I repeat, the most exaggerated eye wing I've ever done in my life. And this is because I am mimicking Twilight Sparkle's eyelashes. So on the little horsey toy, she has 3 huge long black lashes on top and then 3 huge long lashes on the bottom. So that's what I'm doing here. Just go with the flow, flick up with your wrist. Don't worry, because if you do mess up, you can always just kind of thicken them up just like you do with your normal wing liner if you do have a little error. So no worries there, just have fun with it. If you need to throw in another lash or two, then totally just do it. This is your look and you're the beautiful unicorn, so just do you, baby boo. Now I'm dipping back into the Brights palette and picking up that muted purple shade along with a little bit of the darker purple in that palette. And I just wanted to create some dimension and really try to convey that my bottom eyelash or my bottom lash line is actually truly a little bit lower and that my eyeballs are a little bit bigger. Then I popped on these lashes. These lashes are from Rouge and Rogue and they are in the style Slayer. Then I'm adding on some really cutesy freckles with the NYX Vivid Liner in the shade Vivid Petals. Now moving on to the lips. I am using this NYX Suede Lip Liner in the shade Aria, and as you guys know, I always create this Pocahontas Disney character lip, so I do a super large upper lip that's very rounded, there's no peak to it, and then kind of a squared off bottom lip. Then to fill up and do my ombre effect for my lipstick, I'm using BH Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick, and the first base color is in Bewitched. And then later in the center, I'm going to add the color, that hot pink color, Cha Cha, which is like my favorite name ever because I just played Cha Cha in Greece in a community theater here by my house. And it was so much fun. I had such a blast. And actually, my nickname in college was Cha Cha. So I love this lip color, let me tell you. But while the first color, Bewitched, is drying, I'm going to move on back to that chunky glitter that we attempted to put on my lid earlier because I love this glitter and I actually bought it specifically for this look. So I wanted to incorporate it somehow. So I thought, how cute, why not add it to the sides, kind of like a highlight, but it's the chunky hollow glitter, which was so much fun. And I actually kind of pulled it back up into my hairline too. So now hopping over to the shade Cha Cha, which I love. The last name should have been Di Gregorio, but but that's okay. Any hoodles, we're using a brush to kind of blend that out. You don't want to blend it too far out on each side because you want to keep it concentrated in the center to kind of create that pouty look. Now moving on to a really fun part of this look, Twilight Sparkle has this cute little Starburst sparkle on her butt, or lower hip, whatever you want to call it. But of course I wasn't going to paint mine there, so I wanted to do it on my cheek. So I'm taking this Wolfe Art FX paint, and this is a wax-based paint, so it dries kind of shiny and very opaque. This is a water-activated paint, and I'm kind of creating the bones of the star shape. So now that I have kind of the skeleton of what that star shape is going to look and how much it's going to cover that portion of my face, I'm going back in with that muted purple shade that came from the NYX Brights palette, and I'm kind of just shading all around it because it's going to save me some time where I have to be really careful in going into kind of each one of those little points. Now that I have that shaded, I can go in and make each little point a little bit thicker to make it look more like the shape that's on Twilight Sparkle. Now to add the little white peaks that are in between each little spike of the sparkle, I am using Urban Decay's white liquid eyeliner in the shade Bump. Now I would normally use my Wolfe Art FX paint in white, which is a really great thick solid opaque liner, but just I don't know, I've just been using this to just kind of try to use it up. It's a nice liner, it doesn't crack, and I've liked it so far. Now I'm gonna go one by one around all of those pink peaks and outline them with the same liner. I know this can sometimes feel a little bit tedious, but take your time, go really slow, and make sure that there's a nice point at each of the ends. Then I throw in some old school, I've had this NYX pink glitter forever, like for years, so I'm so glad I got to use it for the center of my sparkle. Then I'm creating some little bings. I like to call them bings because like in like cartoon land, whenever someone smiles, their white teeth, big bright white teeth kind of bing and kind of let off like a little sparkle. So these are really easy to do. You just kind of create a cross, so one up the top, the bottom, side to side, and then once you have the cross down, you're going to create kind of like an X with those little flares, and you just do kind of the tips and make those ones a little bit shorter, and then add a couple of little dots and it looks like a little bing. That makes sense. Like bing, you know what I'm talking about? Then, since I already had this liner in my hand, I decided to add even more freckles. Then, of course, I wanted to add some rhinestones. These are some really pretty light blue rainbowy little sparkles, little rhinestones. So I wanted to add those to each one of the little bings. And then I went back into my chunky glitter and gave my collarbones a little more highlight. And then I'm going to get started putting my costume on. So I ordered this purple and pink corset on Amazon. It literally came in like 2 or 3 days, so I was really happy with it. And then I ordered this unicorn horn, which was so cute. I ordered a silver one and a purple one, and I opted for the purple one. Then I just ordered some bright purple and hot pink hair that hairdressers use to like create braids or like cornrows or whatever. So I ordered a few packs, braided them all together so I had a really long nice braid, and then I went ahead and just bobby pinned it to my bun, and this was such an easy hairdo. Oh my goodness, very affordable. The whole costume together was so much fun to create, you guys. I hope and pray and wish that somebody recreates this look because I want to see these pictures. Oh my gosh, I just freaking waved my arm and splashed over my glass I just had, and it crushed all over my desktop, you guys, and on my printer and on my computer. So I don't know what to do right now. I'm just gonna finish this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Plot twist for sure. And this is the final look.
My little pony, what is friendship all about? My little pony, friendship is magic. My little pony, I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony, until you all shared its magic with me.
Okay, you guys, that is the end of the video. I had so much fun filming this video for you all. I hope you guys are so excited to get into Halloween, and I hope you guys are picking out your costumes and all that good stuff. Now, let me tell you, do not wait till the last minute, but I know a lot of you guys do. So if you are one of those and you're waiting till the last minute, which I sometimes am, all this stuff that I have, I got off of Amazon Prime. I will list everything below. And yeah, it's super easy. Like, so everything was like 2-3 day shipping. The unicorn horn, the glitter, the braid, the hair, and then this corset, all of it came off of Amazon Prime, so you get it in like 2 or 3 days. And the whole outfit is pretty inexpensive, so you guys can definitely do it. You don't even have to paint yourself purple. You can just do your normal skin and then add everything else. So that'll definitely shave off an hour of your time. So thank you guys again for watching. You guys are so awesome. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be cranking out some more looks that I'm really excited about, and I may or may not be singing pretty soon in an upcoming video that I'm really excited about. So once again, you guys are the best. Believe in yourself. You're amazing. Always know that you are, and I am here rooting for you, and I thank you guys for rooting for me. And as always, lots of hugs and love from my home to yours, and until the next video, bye guys!